Good day, everyone. Once again, you are welcome to Toydel Online Class. Just as I've introduced the set of numbers, so the first set of numbers, the first set of numbers are called the natural numbers. The natural numbers. So denoted, this one is denoted as n, as we have it on the board. So this set of number is the set of positive counting numbers. For instance, when we have n, it starts from 1, 2, 3, and so on. And of course, once we have comma and 3 dots, it simply means and so on. And this set of natural numbers, is the only well-ordered set that we have under the category of set of numbers. So we all know that these are positive counting numbers. The second set of numbers are called the integers. The integers denoted as z. So integers comprises negative whole numbers. It comprises negative whole numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on up to infinity. So integers starts from negative whole numbers, 0 inclusive, then positive whole numbers. And as we have it on the board, natural numbers can be regarded as a subset of integers. That is, if we start integers from here, so these are set of from 1 up to infinity, they are set of natural numbers. So natural numbers, they are subsets of integers. That's what we have. Then the third set of numbers, the third set of numbers are called the rational numbers. Rational numbers. Rational numbers denoted as Q are numbers that can be expressed. These are numbers that can be expressed as a fraction, A over B. So they are the numbers that can be expressed as a fraction where B must not be equal to 0. That is, any number that you can express as a fraction are referred to as rational numbers. E.g., when we have half minus 3 all over 2, these are rational numbers. We should note that the denominator must not be equal to 0, because once the denominator is equal to 0, that fraction will be undefined. So whenever we want to define the rational numbers, we must note that the denominator cannot be equal to 0. Then from what we have now, we realize that integers, they are subset of rational numbers. That is, this is what we can conclude. From what we have discussed, we know that natural numbers are subsets of integers. Then integers are subsets of rational numbers. This is the hierarchy. The least set of numbers are the natural numbers, followed by integers. In natural numbers, it starts from 1. No, we don't have negative and 0. When we have integers comprises negative whole numbers, 0, and positive whole numbers. But in case of natural numbers now, the inclusion of fraction, either proper or improper fraction, is included under rational number. So that is what we have when we have rational number. Then there's this other set of numbers called the irrational numbers. Though these numbers are not well pronounced in mathematics, but that doesn't mean we should not talk about it. Irrational numbers this number is denoted by IQ. This number is denoted by IQ. So what are irrational numbers? Irrational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed as a fraction and has a decimal form consisting of infinite string of numerals that does not display a repeating pattern. For instance, e.g., example of this irrational number is when you have pi. We all know that pi is 22 over 7. When you have root 2, square root of 3, etc. When you have exponential, etc. So these are examples of irrational numbers. Though this set of numbers are not well pronounced in mathematics, but they are part of set of numbers. Then there's this other number called the real numbers. Real numbers. Real numbers denoted as R. This is the set. This is like a mother set, the highest set of number in the real sense under consideration. So in this set of real numbers, if you want to abbreviate real numbers can be represented as rational numbers union irrational numbers. That is any number you can think of. Either the number you can, if either that number can be expressed in fractional form or not. Any number that you can think of comes under real numbers. This is the mother set, the largest set under consideration in the real sense. So whatever you think about, any number you can think of in the real sense comes under this real number. Then these are the set of numbers, 5 set of numbers that we are being introduced to when we are in secondary school. But there's this last set of numbers that is, though it is not common at the elementary stage, but that last set of numbers are called the complex numbers. Complex numbers. Complex numbers denoted as C. So what are complex numbers? These are numbers that can be expressed as A plus I over B. Complex number are the number that we can express as A plus I all over B. What do I mean by that? Where A is called the real parts of the complex number, then where we have this B is called the imaginary parts. Imaginary parts. That is what we are talking about when we are talking about this complex number. They are the highest number under consideration as far as the word is concerned. Then this number must be expressed in this form. For instance, we all know that when we have the square root of, let's say, -4, when you press this in your calculator, you can never find this in the real sense. It's not possible. The only thing that can be done here is that you express this as -1 times 4. And of course, we can split it as -1 times square root of 4. So in the real sense, in the complex sense, square root of -1 is given as I. Then multiply by square root of root 4, it is 2. So square root of -4 is given as 2I. This type of number does not exist in the real sense. So you cannot even think about it. You can't solve this. When you press square root of -4 in your calculator, scientific calculator, you are going. So that is what we have. So please, I want you to go to my channel, check the channel, and subscribe to the channel so that we'll be able to discuss further about elementary mathematics. Thank you.